The Benet Community, which is part of the larger Sabine ethnic group, live on the foothills of the mountain Elgon ranges in Kween District. They live in this area with lush green vegetation, but the scenery belies the perennial tension here, often costing lives as park rangers from the Uganda Wildlife Authority clashes with the communities.
Of recent, there was a riot whereby the cows were impounded. On the process of taking the cows to the corral, they were beaten terribly until they had to lose to 2 cows, dying on the way. This really brought the grief in the hearts of our people.
However, the park managers claim an even higher number of fatalities.
Some of the communities are so harsh. They are panga yielding people. They come. We have lost so many of our rangers. Over 35 people have died in the parks. If you recall, even in 2008, we lost a tourist.
A penalty of 50,000 shillings per animal found in the Mountain Elgon National Park raised tensions. The penalty is geared at stopping the locals here from grazing in the park.
There are already fines which are recognized by the Wildlife Act, and that's where the whole issue came from. They don't want to pay the fines, and yet they want to continue grazing. But this is not only happening in Mount Elgon, it is happening across all our protected areas.
And area leaders fear that the policy could impoverish more families. The available farmland is inadequate for the expanding Benet population, so many encroach on the national park.
Like of reason, when they impound cows, our elders sell one of the cows in the corral to bail the other ones out. And they are now very tired. They cannot afford it.
A local non-government organization convened a meeting between the conservationists and leaders of the community living around Wind Impenetrable National Park and the Mountain Elgon Conservation Area.
There are so many human rights violations that have been reported, and therefore we are trying to have we have created a platform where the Benet and the Batwa can bring out, they can air out their issues, and then officials from the regions where they live and the head offices can listen to the issues and find a way of solving the issue of these indigenous minorities.
Allocation of another 2,600 hectares of land is underway, in addition to the 6,000 hectares previously provided for the resettlement of the community. The Wildlife Authority is not willing to heed to the call to degassette the national park. This plea is often made during the political campaign season, like the case now. Jackson Onyango, NTV.